Okay, coming to our stage, no relation, ladies and gentlemen. Very funny comedian, Ryan Clark. Let's hear it for him.
Hey, it's wonderful to be here. I learned as you do TV production, you don't do that voice, otherwise you get fired from a show. So a little bit about myself. So 20 years ago, I was really sick as a kid. My parents were taking me all over the city looking for a doctor. My mom was like, I think it's a tumor. They're like, it's not a tumor. Yeah. Why were we going to Arnold Schwarzenegger for medical advice anyways? But turns out it was a brain tumor. Which was great because I needed that like I needed a hole in my head. Oh, wait, I do. But I remember bringing that up in class. It was like share a personal story. I was like, oh, I survived a brain tumor. And some guy across the room, never met the guy before, he was like, you're just saying that to get laid. Like, how? Like, hey, baby, you want to touch my soft spot? Not too hard, I'll die. Now I don't know math. Oh, wait, that was public school's fault. But, I mean, never really had any side effects. But not until high school, the school was like, hey, you might have a learning disability. You should get tested. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll do that. So, first of all, they make you stay up for 24 hours. They stick electrodes to your head. And then they make you take a test, which, when you're 15 and you don't sleep for 24 hours, you do bad. And I mean, I was doing okay on the test. The last part was he would say a word. Dr. Patel would say a word, and I'd have to spell it back. And it's doing okay, 5 for 5. And the last word come. He goes, spell moat. I was like, M-O-A-T. He's like, no, moat. I was like, M-O-A-T. He's like, can I get a definition? He's like, a wet hole. I was like, M-O-A-T. He's like, no, moat. I was like, oh, mouth. Why didn't you say so? And then he looks at me and goes, this is not going to reflect good in your test scores. Next thing I know, I am diagnosed with an auditory learning disability with difficulty in English. Provided I don't go the hell back there or anywhere that has trouble with English, like India or China or England, you know, like people where you can't understand them. But despite having some mess ups, I did just finish college last month. I was a TV production major. They let me do a show that was on public access, and they're like, "Hey, what do you want to do?" I was like, "Oh, I like to do comedy, and I want to write a sitcom." They're like, "Okay, well, here's a sports show," and I didn't do so good in that class because apparently Quidditch is not a real sport. I saw it on TV. It turns out it was just a movie, but I mean, at least professional wrestling's still real, right? But college wasn't all bad. So a few years ago, my friends were bugging me to get a girlfriend, which was kind of weird because I thought they liked me. But I was like, I guess, where do I go meet people? They're like, well, try online dating. I was like, okay. Can you guys help me with that? Nah, you got it. So I signed up for blackpeoplemeet.com, and that first date did not go well. Yo, you said you were black. You said you weren't gonna order the lobster. Guess we both lied. 2 years later, we couldn't be any happier. H-E-L-P-M-E, happy. But my friends like to tease me. They're like, oh, what's it like dating a black chick? I'm like, well, having a white boyfriend gives her a better credit score. And I get to use the N-word once a year. Damn it, I just used it. I was gonna save it for a rap concert. But they are asking, like, oh, 2 years, are you guys gonna get married? It's like, I don't know. Things are still kind of, hopeful. and she's younger, so she's full of hope and optimism, and I'll break her of that. But when you leave college, you come back home, you meet up with your best friend, and guess what? He's a Jesus freak. Ooh. Guess who's thinking about becoming an atheist? It's like, dude, evolution's not real. It's just a theory. It's like, oh, I'd understand you, but my ears evolved to not understand bullshit. I mean, like, religious people are as bad as anti-religion people. So it's like, hey, do us a favor, man. Keep it to yourself. I mean, I like meatloaf, but I don't go around cramming it down vegetarians' throats now, do I? No. And you know why? Because that means more for me. Well, guess that's my time. Thanks.
Keep it going for Ryan Clark. I can definitely pronounce that last name.